share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I will be playing Super Mario 64. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I've got my wireless Nintendo Switch online N64 controller in my hand. I'm ready to go and play some Super Mario 64 in particular. Ready to play some Nintendo 64, but in particular, Super Mario 64. Do I need a flash on? I don't think so. There we are. You can play it either the NTCS or is it NTSC? I don't know. You can either play the American version or the PAL version. I am going to play it as the American version.
It's me, Mario.
Never gets old.
Hello.
Hello, Mario. Are you looking forward to your movie? Actually, I forgot to do one thing. And I always do this when I play it. Mario 64. And that's basically just mess around with Mario's face, his hat, his eyebrows, his moustache, everything. Stretchy time, Mario. So the purpose of this, back in the day, back in the mid-90s, was to demonstrate full 3D, real, proper 3D character models for the very first time. That was the purpose of this. Purpose of just completely annoying Mario's face. He's pretending to be happy. He's not really happy. Are you happy? Yes, I am very happy with you stretching my face. He's not though. He's not. He's lying. He's lying. So I used to love doing this back in the day. I still love doing back in the day. You know, back in the day when I was looking for all those 120 power stars, because I didn't collect them originally. I was convinced that like every 2 seconds, right, in Super Mario 64, I was convinced there's a hidden star here. If I do this, I get a hidden star. So I used to like do everything. I used to like try to get Mario to. I used to think the star. I used to think that was a star. See that shiny thing in the corner? I was convinced that was a star. Anyway, love doing this. Annoying Mario. Stretching his big nose. Boing. Okie dokie indeed.
Hey, Mario. Keep coming back. I agree. Yours truly, Princess Pencil.
And he never got to eat that cake. Blurry. Blurry. Video quality seems to be okay again, which is really good. Colson, my boy, how are you doing? How is your Wednesday going so far, my boy? As always, you are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. In this live stream, I'm playing Super Mario 64. So hope you enjoy, hope you're doing well. Yahoo indeed. So Super Mario 64 was a groundbreaking game back in the day. It was the first of its kind, a fully proper 3D game in every way. 3D character models, like Mario for the first time was in 3D, fully 3D rendered Mario model, fully 3D environments, full 3D movement, which this innovative button at the time introduced the analog stick, allowing you to move in any direction. So it was ahead of its time, and it became the blueprint of gaming, and it is still the blueprint of gaming to this day. A lot of my younger viewers may not fully appreciate what I'm trying to say here, but games like this just were not around before N64, before Super Mario 64. Games where you could fully just explore a full 3D world for the first time with 3D character models was just, and being able to move in any direction as well in a 3D space was not done before. This was a groundbreaking game. Absolutely groundbreaking game. Back in the day, Colson, my boy. One of my favourite series of all time. Had to stop by today. Is going great. Waiting on Overwatch 2 to come out and play it. Nice one. You hyped. You hyped. There's nothing more exciting than, just being hyped for a new release game that you've been looking forward to. So I'm happy for you, man. I share your excitement. I really do, man. Hope you enjoy it, man. Yeah, Super Mario 64 has touched the hearts of many gamers, of whatever generation that they grew up with for years, whether they've played the original on N64 like I have, or whether they've played the DS version in the mid 2000s. It's a game that just lives with so many people's hearts. I really hope they incorporate Super Mario 64 in some way in the movie. Skip all this. So before I head into the castle, the iconic castle, I want to talk about, kind of share some of my memories with Super Mario 64. So I was obsessed with this cannon. I mean, I had no idea at the time, right, when I first played the game, that you needed to get 120 stars to open this cannon. And it was just annoying me. I was like, how do I open it? Do I just keep pounding it? What the hell do I do? It just annoyed me so much. But then I eventually got hold of literally papers, not a book, but literally just papers taken from a walkthrough. No, that was Resident Evil. Never mind. No, I got hold of an actual walkthrough for Super Mario 64, and it told me where the stars are, how to get them, and yeah, they showed a picture of this cannon open, and you needed to get 120 stars to open it. But I never got the stars first time around. But it was only a couple of years back on the Wii U Virtual Console that I finally got around to actually getting all 120 power stars. So that's a nice memory to kick off the live stream with. My day has been very good now so far. Thank you for asking, Colson. Thank you for asking. So I'd imagine your day is going very well now. You're looking forward to getting stuck into Overwatch 2. By the way, how's your brother been? I haven't asked you that for a while. How's your brother doing? I know he was in hospital for a bit there a while back. Hope all is okay. So, let me go back over to the castle, actually. I want to share as many memories as I can in this short, this short live stream. I'm trying to just squeeze everything into the live stream. But I want to share as many memories as I can with this game. Because that's what nostalgia is all about. Retro games are full of nostalgia. Okay, so when I was in school, when I was in primary school, right, a little kid, 11, like 10 or 11, right, primary school. That's elementary school in your neck of the woods, Colson. A good friend of mine. I hope he, I don't know, maybe he could be watching this live stream, but I'm gonna give him a shout out nonetheless. My good friend Shane O'Sullivan. Who I went to school with, great friends with him over the years. He had it as well. He had this game as well, right? Like many other people. And again, I was trying to get all of those 120 power stars, and I didn't know how to get all of them. Even though I had the walkthrough, I wasn't looking at it too much. But in my mind and his mind, there was a power star everywhere. But what was funny is, because this is the way things were back in the day before there was internet, right? Long story short, then he told me, my good friend Shane told me that if I punch this wall, I think he said 50 times, right, that you would get a power star. And I believed him. I fucking believed him. I went home from school delighted. Yes, I'm going to get a hidden power star. And nonetheless, I was disappointed. No power star. No power star. No power star at all. Just punched the wall for no apparent reason. Oh my god, it's so funny. My brother is still recovered. No, still annoying like older brothers are supposed to be though. That's always the way. That's always the way, man. That's always the way. But I'm glad he's all recovered now. That's good news, man. Good news, man. I would fall for that. I think a lot of us would, especially back in that day, though. Back in that day, You know, there was no way of there was no way of proving it or you know, just seeing as a true. You know, there was none of that back in the day. So this is Peach's Castle, fully 3D rendered Peach's Castle. You know, with a fully 3D rendered Mario and being able to move in any direction. I mean, you got to remember the previous Mario game, prior to Super Mario 64, this game was Super Mario World on a Super Nintendo, and that was a 2D game because that was technology back then before the N64 came along. Games could only be 2D. They could only have 2D character models, 2D environments, and 2D gameplay. So for the first time, and this is the big thing that I really try to hit home to my younger viewers, is just how big of a deal it is. Because I know that a lot of younger viewers would have grown up with, you know, 3D games. So to them, it was natural. Like, I mean, they couldn't possibly imagine a time before this. Couldn't possibly imagine a time before they could move their character in any direction and see their character in full 3D, rendered in full 3D. You know, but there was a time where this was not a thing. Like, this was not a thing. You know. So it was a big deal back in the day to see games like this. It really was. I can't stress that enough. I really can't stress that enough. Peach kids gets kidnapped a lot. Wonder what's happening there. Oh, there's definitely something going on between Peach and Bowser. Come on, no, Mario, don't be in denial. She wants to be with Bowser. She wants to be with Bowser. I'm telling you now. Big bomb on the summit. Let's kick big bombs. Bums. This iconic piece of music. Pretty much every piece of music in Super Mario 64 is iconic. Now, what was innovative about Super Mario 64 at the time is you could approach the challenges however you wanted to. The ultimate challenge of Super Mario 64 is to collect all the power stars and save Princess Peach. So each course is filled with six power stars, or six or seven power stars, and there's a lot of them are just sitting around the course waiting to be collected. So you can approach it however you want to. I don't actually have to defeat King Bob-omb right now if I wanted to. I could collect 10 red coins and get a gold coin. I could collect 100 regular coins and get a power star. There is one inside the the chain chomp, chain chomp behind the gates, and a few other as well. Whoa! I'm the big Bob-omb, Lord of all busting matter, King of what? King of kabooms, the world over. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountain top? You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp, and you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think that you cannot. I cannot read. That's what I cannot do. I remember fighting him for the first time, and it really did feel like such a fresh experience, just moving the character around like this in full 3D. You know, trying to go behind the enemy. Like, I never did that before with any game I was playing. You know, I never had that option before. The first thing he did was throw him off the cliff, and he wasn't too happy with that. Let me try that again. Oh, he has me! He has me! Oh dear God! Oh dear God! No! Oh dear God! He's dead! He's broken in half! By God, he's been broken in half! He's dead! Someone stop the match! God damn it! Terrible recreation of the Mick Foley Undertaker Hell in a Cell match there, no Colson. Nonetheless, I'm back. I know who you are. You already told me who you are. I don't need to hear about it again, fat Bob-omb. So I think what I did is I picked them up, took them all the way to the edge, and flung him off the Hell in a Cell. By God, he's dead! He's broken in half. Oh no, he's back up again. That's Mick Foley did that. Imagine that happened in the Hell in a Cell match. Huh? Wouldn't that be crazy? What's the difference between Gold Star and Power Star? Okay, so the God, I don't know. Okay, so the Power Star, like that you see like in the 2D Mario games and Mario Kart, is like kind of makes you like invincible. So I think that would be like the star power, and then the Power Star is kind of like a very powerful star that kind of like can create like worlds and everything. So the Power Star is better. I actually don't know. Is the answer to that question. Did you hear Capcom might release the RE4 demo this month? Oh, nice. Did not hear that. It would. I didn't read what he said, but he didn't. He wasn't happy anyway. He wasn't happy with me throwing him off the mountaintop. Well, King Bomb, I don't care if you're happy or if you're sad. All I want is your Power Star. Do you hear him? You know. So yeah, first time I faced King Bomb, I threw him off the mountain, and I was like, hey, what's going on here? I was disagreeing with the game. I was like, I just naturally thought I had to throw him off. Like, what? What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bomb King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here is your star as I promised Mario. If you want to see me again, select this star from the menu. For now, farewell. Farewell, Fatso. I'll be taking your Power Star now, thank you very much. Here we go indeed. So very quickly, I'm going to create a suspend point, aka save file. And I want to point out that I am playing Super Mario 64 right now on the Nintendo Switch Online service N64. And there is quite a lot of N64 games available on the service, including Yoshi's Story, Win Back, Operation something, Star Fox 64, Sin and Punishment, I forgot the name of it, Mario Tennis, Mario 64, Zelda Ocarina of Time, Dr. Mario 64, Paper Mario, Banjo Kazooie from Rare, The Legend of the Majora's Mask, and less said about that, the better. F-Zero X, Mario Golf, Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Can't see it properly. Yeah, Crystal Shards, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Puzzle League, Wave 6 and Wave 64. It's the newest console on the Nintendo Switch Online service, so there'll be a lot more games added in. We know that there's actually quite a lot of games actually coming to the N64 that got announced in 2 weeks ago in the Nintendo Direct. One of them being GoldenEye 64, and a load of Mario Party games. I think there's like a snowboarding game as well, and quite a few other games as well. So yes, and I am playing with the Nintendo 64 wireless controller, which is it's really cool because you get that nostalgic feeling, like, you know what I mean. So many great games. Oh, definitely. Wish I played my Switch more, but I don't have any games. Well, now was the time. Now was the time, man. There's a lot of great games available on Nintendo Switch right now, and more to come. There's already Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is a massive, almost open world to an extent. Japanese role-playing game, very in-depth game that is. There is Splatoon 3, which is just a very kind of fun kind of multiplayer game, and single-player mode as well. There is Bayonetta 3, coming out at the end of this month, which is just over-the-top action and mature content, if that's your thing, if you don't want to play kiddie games. Then there's Mario and Rabbids, Sparks of Hope. And there is No Man's Sky is available. That that game. You know the game, don't you? But and there's a brand new Pokemon game coming out in November. So and that's just the games that are coming out, and there's or that have been out recently. But there's a massive library of games on Switch right now. I don't get paid to say this. I'm just trying to help you out. By telling you what games are available on Switch right now. And then you've got the Nintendo Switch Online service, which gives you a pretty big library of NES and SNES games and a growing library of Mega Drive and N64 games if you get the full expansion pack, which only costs you about $45 to $50 a year. Not to mention being able to play your games online and have cloud storage and have I'll actually show you more of that at the end of the live stream. So stick around for that one. Remind me if I forget. I'll show you more about Nintendo Switch Online. I do want to buy Splatoon and Bayonetta. Two great games, and they're two completely different types of games. Very, very fun games indeed. Fun. You're going to be streaming on October 28th, the new RE DLC. I will be. I can't say I'm too optimistic about it. I can't say I'm too excited about it. I don't like the whole idea of Rose Winters 16 years later inside of the new demise set, a giant fetus, and she's like magic control. Oh, it's just what the hell is going on? All I can say is I'm glad that the Winter story is going to end with that DLC. That's all I can say. And thankfully, then that means that RE9 won't take place 16 years later into the future because there would be no need for it. They'll obviously just kind of explain what happened within those 16 years. So I can't say that I'm actually like over the moon or anything like that for the DLC, but I'm going to be checking it out nonetheless. Isn't the Duke a bad guy now? I don't know. That's interesting. Did not know about that one. No, to tell you the truth. That would be interesting. The Fat Duke. Not you, Mario. The Fat Duke from Resident Evil Village, Mario. Chill. So I'm going to try to show you as many different courses and challenges in Super Mario 64 in this live stream. There is actually a door up here that you don't even need a star. Oh, no, you do. It is Peach's. It's actually Peach's room, which is strange because there's no actual room. There's no bed. Oh no, I'm thinking of no, never mind. I'm thinking of the DS version of Super Mario 64. I remember. So again, I want to share another memory of Super Mario 64. Johnny was just a little kid. His papa was out in the garden doing some, gardening. And I came to this part of the game. I must have just gotten the game that weekend. And I was like, what is going on here? Because there was no actual painting. These are windows, right? So I didn't think to myself, these are paintings. These are windows. I jumped into a painting there previously with Big Bomb on Battlefield, right? Battlefield. So I was like, what the hell is going on? I can't go in here. What's going on? Right? So I was like, what the hell is going on? But then eventually, I don't know why the hell it took me so long, but then I was like, oh, it felt like it was so secret, you know what I mean? And then ran out and told my dad. And again, that's what I always do. That's what I'm doing right now, sharing my passion of video games, the whole wide world. In that case, it was my dad. And what's crazy is all these years later, he is still I'm still sharing my passion of video games with him through YouTube, which is mad. But yeah, thought I'd share that nice memory of Super Mario 64. Gotta love the memory. Yeah, man, you gotta love those memories. It's what makes these games. It's what makes these games. You didn't like the winter. Oh no! I liked the story, but like in retrospective, like this notion of there being a giant fetus, this giant like fungal fetus that is that has its roots all underneath the village in Romania, where if somebody dies in the village, that their consciousness is linked to this giant fungal fetus. Like, that's just too out there for me for Resident Evil. I'm not taking it further by saying that Rose Winters, and 16 years later, is going inside and you the mindset, and because of that, she's got magical powers. Like, I'm sorry, as a die-hard, long, like, term Resident Evil fan, I can't really say I like that too much. You know, so I'll be happy when it ends. I'll be not that I don't like the story, I just want it to end. There's a difference between, you know, not liking something and wanting to end. I've enjoyed it, but I just don't like the whole. I will say I just don't like the whole Mega Mindset thing. It's too out there for me. It's just too baffling for me. I just can't seem to wrap my head around that one. To be honest with you, I started playing video games with PS2. What a console to start your gaming life with. You know what I mean? Like Spawn, Crazy Frog, and Double E games. I got my dad into playing Call of Duty 10 years later. That's hilarious. You got him into Call of Duty. He still loves playing it. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Imagine getting your dad into Call of Duty. Oh God. What's funny about another memory that I will share with you. Another memory I'll share with you. My dad actually bought the Nintendo 64 for himself. Literally for himself. And he bought a game. See, the Super Mario 64 console, it came with Super Mario 64. At the time, it was bundled with it, right? But the game he actually bought himself was a game called Automobile. Oh fuck! I said Automobile. What the fuck am I saying? I just call it a Lamborghini Challenge. Anyway, that's what I call it. Lamborghini Challenge racing game. But what was he thinking? Bringing a console into the household of two kids. Well, there was three of us. Sorry, sister, but she wasn't really much of a gamer back then. Although she soon went on to play a Scooby-Doo on the PlayStation. But anyway, so we eventually took over the console, and it became our console. I actually think that's so funny to this day. I still think that's so funny. Boycott for a new Rebecca. Yes, bring back Rebecca Chambers. Seriously. We have to see more of Rebecca Chambers. Is this Dire Docks? That is not Dire Docks. I think we need 3 stars to get to Dire Docks. Oh, Johnny, do you know the game The Forest? I do actually. It looks very creepy. I do eventually want to get stuck into that game. It reminds me of Silent Hill. Yeah, I need 3 stars to get the Dire Docks. I know, I don't have enough. Yeah. Shut up. 3 stars there as well. So I am going to Oh, that didn't go too well. I always like to do these like maneuvers, you know, jumping into the paintings. One of them is this. Do it properly, Mario. Mario. Properly. There we go. Backflip into the painting. 10 points. 10 points for that. I had my brother and father play it the other day, and I was laughing my ass off. Cannibals jumping off trees, and they tried killing things way faster than them. It was it's a mental game. I've seen the screenshots of it. There's a new one coming out. I have my eye on the new one. You gotta love the music of Super Mario 64. So again, let me just talk through this not the process. So once again, look at this course. Look at the actual game world. It's fully 3D. You can move Mario in any direction. Full 3D movements. The characters, like enemies, are fully 3D modeled. I mean, this was, again, not to repeat myself over and over again, was unseen in the gaming industry. And again, I respect and I know it's hard for my younger viewers to not fully appreciate that because, you know, as you pointed out, Colson, like, you know, you got into gaming with PS2. So, you know, pretty much every game that you played in your early life was 2D, or sorry, 3D. So this was natural to you. This was expected. You know, the idea of a game not being in 3D would be like, you'd be like, what? But this was huge back in the day for old gamers like myself, you know, who only played, you know, who only saw games that had characters with 2D models, game worlds with 2D models, and characters with 2D models. So it was, you know, it was a big deal. It was a big. Mr. Chad Middleton, how are you, bye? How are you? Let me just read the rest of the comments there now for a second. Next year, the new one's coming. Oh, it's next year, and it's way scarier. Yeah, I looked at the screenshots. It looks fucking terrifying. I've got to get it. But Callisto Protocol and RE4 Remake, I'm buying first. 100% love the horror aspect. Callisto Protocol looks fucking messed up, like, in a fucking good way. I don't want to sound sinister, like, but that is definitely on my radar. Callisto Protocol, 100%. Chad, how are you getting on, man? How are you getting on? How is your Wednesday going? Glad to have you in the live stream as always. I'm playing Super Mario 64 in this live stream. I am about to stomp my fat ass on some concrete slabs right now. So I actually hope, I said this is not the live stream, but I actually hope that the upcoming Mario movie somehow incorporates, you know, Super Mario 64. You know, whether it's the music or whether it's, I know it's going to be its own thing. Like I kind of expecting that as well. I think people need to kind of realize that too. I think the movie is going to be its own thing. Like I can't see it being based off any of the games so much. I can see it being its own thing. I mean, it'll still be Mario, but what I'm trying to say is I just think it'll tell its own story and it'll have its own kind of like locations. But it'll be Mario. I think what people need to realize is, I'm going off track now. But see, what makes making a video game movie tough is it's a movie, not a game. Like the development process of a game and a movie are different. Like you play a game, you watch a movie. That's what I'm trying to get across with that point there. You know. Play Callisto Protocol. It's definitely on my radar. So many games coming out like in the month of October, but in November as well. But it's definitely on my radar. That's for sure. Just had coffee and pumpkin cookies. You like your pumpkin cookies, don't you? Lovely stuff. But the games I'm excited for the most: Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 3 Killers, 4 Survivors. I can't wait for killer clowns from outer space. To be honest with you. Survivor get ability to counter each other, but it's spooky and killer clowns. Yeah, that's I literally just seen at the end. Killer clowns. I love this time of year. I know Halloween. Halloween always has this kind of like, you know, charm to it, like, you know. I love Halloween. So I'm now gonna go to Dire Docks. I hope I opened the right door because I don't know if it's up here. Oh God, where's Dire Docks? I'm scared. It's, oh Jesus Christ, I don't know. Is it in here? Do you know what? No, I just in case. These are where these create suspend points come in handy. I think it's in here. Dire. I should know this well by now, like. Yes, Dire Docks. The music in Dire Docks. Like I'm gonna share a memory right now of Super Mario 64. And I always think it's a heart-warming memory. Throwback and shout out to Pro Chronics vlogs. I don't know if anyone remembers Pro Chronics vlogs. We used to play Fortnite together. Yes, I used to play Fortnite. Used to play Fortnite with him, and he used to stream at the time. I don't think he streams as much now, but he played Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo DS. I played Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64, a bit like me and you, Colson, right? And I think I was, we were in the middle of a game menu in Fortnite, and I think I ended up playing the music of Dire Dire Docks, and he instantly recognized it. And I was like, how, I said, with all due respect, how do you recognize that? You know, because he was much younger than me. And he said, I played Super Mario 64. I said, what? How did you play Super Mario 64? He said, he played on the DS. So it was just these two people from two different generations, both experiencing nostalgia for a game. And I think that's absolutely amazing. I really think it's absolutely amazing for a game that came out in came out in two different points of time. So therefore, you have two completely different audiences, both loving the same game. So it's just a great memory, and I love sharing that memory, Super Mario 64. To be honest, Leatherface can turn off his chainsaw and be stealthy, which is a great. I will shit myself. Just imagine hearing the chainsaw just starting up in the middle of nowhere. I'd fucking shit myself, to be honest. I'm playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition. My character got some good gear. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Glad you're enjoying it. Did you already have Skyrim on the Switch? Did you just pay for the DLC, or did you have to get the whole thing again? Because I'm telling you one thing, €70 for a fucking PS3 game. They can fuck off and keep it. Honestly. I mean, people give PlayStation a hard time, and rightfully so, with remaking, so-called remaking The Last of Us. I know apparently Horizon Zero fucking Dawn, but why do we ignore, like, games like Skyrim Anniversary Edition on Switch then, like, charging €70 fucking for it? Like, what is that about, like? Thunder in the sunken ship. We gotta get the eel out. Now, all these years later, you would think that I would know where I'm going, but sometimes I actually don't know where I'm going. We've got to get the eel out. Get out of here, eel. I'm gonna die. Maybe it's... I can get the star in those treasure chests, but it's a different star. Different challenge. The whole thing. You paid €70. Ah, Chad. Come on. Jesus, that's insane, man. But I'm not going to judge your decision. That's okay. I missed my DS. I had Lego Batman and Call of Duty Zombies on my... There was Call of Duty Zombies on the DS. What the fuck? What would I do to get that back? Well, hopefully they'll bring DS games to the Switch in some kind of way. That would be interesting. Todd Howard is magic. Todd Howard can suck my balls. Honestly, we got to stop supporting this. Seriously. I mean, if they end up remaking, so-called remaking Horizon Zero Dawn on PS5, gaming is ruined for me. That's the last fucking straw for me, right? That is the fucking last straw for me, right? If they go away and do that. But like, the longer we support this crap, the longer we're gonna get this crap. Basically, So, yeah, fucking hell. I love the music. I swear to God, can't beat a bit of Dire Dire Docks. You would also think I'd know the combination of... Damn it, you shocked me. Why you shocked me? Why you shocked me? Oh God. Why you shocked me? Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, Christ, I'm dead. Johnny's dead. Johnny's dead. No, he's... Oh, shit, I can't do a thing. Oh, fuck. You can't rewind Super Mario 64 games. Fun fact, if anyone wants to know that, you cannot rewind Super Mario 64 games. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Call of Duty Zombies. They had 4 maps exclusive to the... You actually serious? But online multiplayer. That's crazy. I knew there was a Wii Call of Duty. I mean, like, I had a few of the Wii Call of Duties. I had Call of Duty World at War, which I didn't have that for too long because I got my ass kicked. Not by the fucking online, but by the CPU. Not even joking. Oh shit, I'm dead again. Get the coins! Oh god. Get the fuck me out of here. Get the fuck me out of here. What the fuck was it? Oh yeah, I look at the comments. It was a wild time indeed. They made a Call of Duty Zombies Modern Warfare 2/3 and 4, I believe. That's crazy. So it was online multiplayer. Do you know that was a strange time for Nintendo, wasn't it? Because now it's like, I mean, if Call of Duty came to the Switch, nobody would really be surprised. Because, you know, there's plenty of games like Doom and Wolfenstein on the Switch. So I don't think anyone would really be surprised if that was the case. But back then, it was crazy. Because, you know, the DS, like, what? Like, they're talking about, like, you know, Nintendogs, brain training, you know, and just Nintendo in general, just being this family kind of friendly company. But it was very casual. The DS was so casual, the Wii was so casual as well. And then like the Wii had games like Yahoo, no, games like fucking Manhunt. Do you know what I mean? Like, which is absolutely crazy when you think of it. So that's just a little bit of Super Mario 64. What I want to do right now, just for Colson or for anyone watching, I did this a few times in my live stream, but I will do it again. As I pointed out, I am playing Super Mario 64 right now on the Nintendo Switch online service with the expansion pack where you get to play Super Mario 64 on N64 and on Mega Drive as well. You also get a few more goodies and advantages by being a Nintendo Switch online subscriber, whether you have the base Nintendo Switch Online or the expansion pack. So yeah, so I'll just talk a little bit about that right now. So game is saved. Let's just double check. Oh no, it actually wasn't manually saved. So I'm going to go out now, and I'm going to go to... I'm going to have to close this. Close it properly. What is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Email. Okay. Right. So we'll go to the Nintendo Switch Online tab, and it shows you just a brief rundown of what you get with Nintendo Switch Online. Isn't Manhunt banned in most countries? It's like censored. I think I'm pretty sure it is banned, but it's also censored. Phil Spencer gave Kojima the Cloud Switch. Oh Christ. All right, so first thing you will be brought to is the home screen, and it kind of shows you like what's hot at that particular time. And try to go to the start here. I know I can't fucking see. So it's showing a October Rewards, which is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild icons that allows you to create your own Nintendo Switch online, Nintendo Switch profile icon. So set 1 is available until the 11th of September. Or, sorry, the 11th of October. What the hell am I saying? The, the 11th of October. Christ. Then you have new Animal Crossing icons as well. And what's interesting about the Animal Crossing icons is they're all animals who have a birthday at that month. So in this case, it's October. And then there is these are just missions, which I will talk about in a few minutes. You have your missions. So this month's mission is to play The Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES. Then this is talking about which is exclusive to Nintendo Switch Online members is Nintendo Switch game vouchers, which you. Long story short, basically, if you get those vouchers, you'll actually end up getting two games, two Nintendo Switch games, for less. You'd actually save money if you were buying them like individually, even on the eShop or in a physical store, which is pretty handy. You save a bit of money. Who doesn't want to save a bit of money? What new avatars are available? I shall show you, Mr. Middleton. I shall show you now. So conscious of time right now, to be honest with you. So this is just talking about. Also, there's a Splatoon 3 profile icons as well, and then this shows you the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, Nintendo 64, which you saw me play Super Mario 64. But these new games are coming. I'll actually show you if I get time. I might get time. Who knows?
Pilot Wings 64.
So. One of the games coming, one of the other games coming to N64.
Mario Party 2. Mario Party 3. Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, I forgot about Pokemon Stadium. Me and my friend used to play that. He used to kick my ass. So you're getting 1 and 2.
1080 snowboarding.
Look, I'm not having a go here now. Well, I kind of am really, but come on, Jim Ryan. Come on now, Jim Ryan. This is how you deliver classic games on your online service. And that's just one console. That's just the N64.
Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
This is how you do it, Jim Ryan. You can't even secure this game. That's wrong with you, Jim Ryan. Oh, I know what people want. They don't want GoldenEye 007. No. They want a fucking remake of Horizon Zero Dawn, the game that came out 4 years ago on the PS4. Fuck me, Jim Ryan. Just edit that out. Fuck me. No, don't. Stop, Johnny, stop saying fuck me. Sorry, I won't anymore. Sorry, Johnny. Okay, I'm cracking up here now. So that's some of the games coming to the N64. I might have to look into that. Oh, definitely, man. Be worth your while. So these are exclusive to Nintendo Switch Online members. So obviously, like you have, so if you purchase the regular Nintendo Switch Online subscription, you get to play NES games, SNES games. You get to play Tetris 99 and Pac-Man 99, all exclusive to Nintendo Switch Online members. You also get game trials as well. The trial right now is not a game I'm interested in. The Jackbox Party Pack 3. It's an online only. Oh no, it's a multiplayer only game. Not really interested in it, but there's game trials that you can check out. Okay, so that's just kind of giving you a kind of quick rundown of things. So if you subscribe to Nintendo Switch Online, you will get to play online games like Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's also a dedicated smartphone app. And let me tell you, look, I know the voice chat on Nintendo Switch is absolutely terrible because you're forced to use the smartphone app for voice chat. But let me tell you, Splatnet 3 is absolutely fantastic. How it connects to Splatoon 3. You can order gear on this app that will appear in the game the next time you play it. You can check your history or stats, stuff like that. There's even a bonus game in the app where, like, one of the characters, Krusty Sean, Krusty Sean, fucking hell, is that's his name, seriously, is going on this journey, and the points that you earn in the game you can actually use to like unlock more locations for him, and it gives you rewards like wallpapers and stuff for your phone and everything. Is crazy, and you can do a lot more as well. And there's Nuke Ink for Animal Crossing, which you can order gear and stuff. You can check your gear as well, items you can get in the game, and the way it connects to the game is actually quite cool, to be honest with you. It doesn't show it here, but you also get being able to back up your cloud saves, as well also shows it here. So what's most interesting for a lot of people is obviously the retro games you get to play. So there's a massive library of NES and SNES games, and a growing library of N64, and also I don't know why they don't show it here, but Sega Mega Drive as well. Okay, so this shows you some of the games you can play. And then there's the save data cloud, so you can back up your save data to the cloud if you are a member of Nintendo Switch Online. These are exclusive offers for Nintendo Switch Online members, like Pac-Man 99, Tetris 99, game trials, the Nintendo Switch game vouchers, the controllers for the NES, SNES, N64, and Mega Drive, and you also get like Spirit training set for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You get gem apples for the Kirby something, and exclusive items for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Then you've got these missions and rewards. Okay, so you've got these icons that you can choose. You can actually like get the characters, the backgrounds, and frames that you can use to actually create your own profile icon. I'm conscious of time right now. I'm actually so scared because I don't want to end this thing right now. So I won't do that now. But you can imagine what you can do basically. Create your own profile icon. Okay, so then there's the Animal Crossing ones in as well. Let's see, do I recognize any? Is Nate here? Is Nate's birthday in October? Where's my Nate? Where's my lover Nate? He's not here. So Animal Crossing, and then there's Splatoon 3 as well. Bloody chat. GoldenEye 64. I never played Pokemon Stadium. Oh, I played it. It's really fun. Got my ass kicked though. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna be starting a YouTube series soon. Oh, nice. What are you gonna do? Do some Silent Hill. So Splatoon 3 profile icons. You can also go to mynintendo.com, and you can actually spend your coins, those platinum and gold, spend your coins on actual physical items as well, like calendars and posters and whatnot. Okay, so these are my points. So platinum points are used to purchase rewards, like you just saw there with the profile icons. So you can also get physical items on mynintendo.com. You get platinum points by doing stuff like, so go to missions then. So you do stuff like play The Legend of Zelda, use save data cloud. Literally just, it's automatic. Like if you're a member of Nintendo Switch Online, it's automatically going to upload your save data to the cloud. Use this app once a week. Play game trial software, play software that supports online play, and you will build up your platinum coins. Okay, these are just some of the icons that I created. So Splatoon, NES, more Splatoon, Mario Odyssey, Kirby, and lots of others. Okay. Go back out. Then there's the expansion pack. So I believe the standard Nintendo Switch Online subscription gives you online play, save data to the cloud, the Nintendo Switch Online app, exclusive games like Tetris 99 and rewards, and NES and SNES games. But then if you upgrade to the expansion pack, which I believe is an additional €25 or something like that, so in total something like €50 a year, you get the N64 console, the Sega Mega Drive console, those games, but you also get like full DLC expansion packs for like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where you get like multiple stages, courses, the full-on Happy home paradise for Animal Crossing New Horizons, the Octo expansion for Splatoon 2, and I would believe more to come as well. So we get a lot for expanding your Nintendo Switch Online package, and that is that. So it's worth looking into. Let me tell you, it's worth looking into. We get quite a lot, but I'm really surprised by the smartphone app. To be honest with you, look, I know it's terrible for the voice chat, but outside of the voice chat, it really is beneficial and it's very fun as well. So that's going to do it for the live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated. Going to do long videos covering game story and lore, for example, the entire Silent Hill story and. I look forward to that, man. I got to make sure that I got notifications turned on for that, man, because I don't want to miss that, man. I can't wait for that, man. That's fantastic, man. Have a great day, Johnny. Fun watching you. Oh, thank you so much. Much appreciated. And thanks, Chad, as well, and for everyone else watching. Much appreciated. Thank you all for watching the live stream. And I will see you next time on Green Hill Gaming.